We'll begin with partnership accounts. Before we start with partnership accounts, there are certain things that you have to look into partnership deed. Partnership deed with respect to accounts, what are the things that will be there? Number one, profit sharing ratio. If the profit sharing ratio is not given, then go for which one? Equal ratio. Suppose if interest on capital is not given in the partnership deed, if it is given, you can provide 12%, 8%, 10%. If it is not given, no interest will be provided. Then what about interest on drawings? Partnership deed is silent about interest on drawings. Then no interest will be given. What about interest on loan? It will carry an interest of what? 6% per annum. What about salary to partners, salary or remuneration to partners? Partnership deed is silent about salary. In the partnership deed, if it is provided that a partner will be paid this much, then you have to pay. Otherwise, no salary or interest. Okay, this is if partnership deed is silent. If partnership deed is silent, this is what we have to do. So this is about partnership deed, what to do. Clear? Then how to maintain capital account? How to maintain which one? Capital account. There are two methods. So one is which method? Fixed capital method. Under the fixed capital method, what and all we do? We prepare which account? Capital account and which account? Current account. In the capital account, what will be there? It will have opening balance. Then by cash or bank, additional capital. When the partner introduces additional capital, it will come in capital account. Then to bank account, if the capital is withdrawn, it's not drawings. For example, you withdraw your profit, withdraw your salary or interest, it will not come in capital account. Only when the capital is withdrawn. When the capital is withdrawn, you take back the capital or reduce the capital, that will come here. Then closing balance will be there. Normally, every year nobody will bring capital and withdraw capital. So normally this adjustments will not be there. Normally opening balance will be equal to which one? Closing balance. Current account, what will be there? Current account can have a debit balance, which means it is overdrawn. Or normally it will have which balance? Normally it will have a credit balance. The current account, there is a chance that it may have a overdrawn balance. It may have which one? An overdrawn balance. This working, yesterday's workings and today's workings I will share, of course, in the group. Just to recollect. What and all will come in the current account? Partner's salary. Interest on capital. Let it be interest on loan. Interest on loan from partners. Share of profit. Everything will be credited. Whatever belongs to the partner, it will be credited. Regular drawings. It will be adjusted in which account? Current account. Then we will charge interest on drawings also. Then it will have a closing balance. So we prepare two accounts when you maintain under which method? Fixed capital method. We maintain which account? Capital account and which account? Current account. Next method. What is the next method? Fluctuating capital method. We maintain which account? We maintain which account? Capital account. We just maintain which account? Capital account, where all the current account adjustments are incorporated in which account? Capital account itself. Clear? In the capital account itself, you will bring all the adjustments and record and find out which balance? Closing balance. Let it be salary to partners, interest on capital, interest on loan, or share of profit, or drawings or interest on drawings. All will be merged in a single account called as which account? Capital account. This will keep on changing every year. This will keep on changing what? Every year. Okay, this is about the type of capital account the partners maintain. In the exam question, how to identify it is a fixed capital or fluctuating capital? Simple. If they give you current account, they are maintaining under which method? Fixed capital method. If no current account is given, everything is suggested in which account? Capital account itself. Partnership prepare a trading account, P&L account. Then they prepare which account? P&L appropriation account. P&L appropriation account is to show distribution of profit. Trading P&L account is same like any other entity. You record direct expenses incomes in the trading account, indirect expenses and incomes in which account? P&L account, and arrive at which one? Net profit. In the P&L appropriation account, all these things will be adjusted. What and all will be adjusted? Partner's salary, interest on capital, interest on loan, share of profit, of course, interest on drawings will be credited. All adjustments related to partners will be done in which account? P&L appropriation account. P&L appropriation account. Okay, maybe it will have like by net profit, then it will have credit for which one? Interest on drawings. It's an income for the firm. Then you will debit which one? Interest on capital, interest on salary, interest on loan from partner, not general interest. Then suppose if you want to transfer to reserves, like general reserve, etc., you create it, then balance profit will be shared. Balance profit will be shared amongst which one? Partners. So this is about which account? P&L appropriation account. In the exam question, they don't ask you a proper P&L appropriation so far. They've asked, okay, the partners have done some mistake. Rectify the mistake. Partners have distributed the profit without taking the interest on loan or interest on capital or interest on there is salary. Okay, then you have to recalculate the profit and find out which one, the correct profit, and appropriate amongst partners. Like that, they may ask you questions. In CA exams, they don't ask you direct questions like just prepare P&L appropriation account, capital account, current account, like that. They don't ask you questions. Okay, with rectification of errors or mistakes, then after rectifying errors and mistakes, you have to find out which one, the correct profit, kind of a thing. Now come to question number 1. See, if there is an error or mistake or a fraud, what would have happened? Profit would have changed, salary would have changed, or interest on drawings would have changed. Because of this, capital balance would have changed. Because of this, what would have changed? Capital balance would have changed. Wait, let's assume we are 4 partners. Partner 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, we are 4 partners. If there is a mistake or error, because of the mistake or error, what would have happened? Net effect. One partner would have got more, other partners would have got less. For example, because of the error or mistake, if I get more, then you would have got less. Within the firm only the mistake happens. Because of the mistake or error, okay, wrong distribution of profit, one would have got more, others would have got what? Less. That we can adjust in capital account. That we can adjust in which account? Capital account. Read the question number 1. What is the profit sharing ratio? 1:2:2. After division of profits of the current year, after division of the profits of the current year, capital is 1,50,000, 1,80,000 and 2,10,000. During the year, they withdrew 20,000 each. Profit for the year was how much? 60,000. The partnership deed provided that interest on capital will be allowed at the rate of 10%. Next is the most important sentence. While preparing final accounts, interest on capital was not provided, which means they closed the distribution of profit without allowing which one? Interest on capital. You are required to pass a necessary adjustment entry to provide which one? Interest on capital. So what is the mistake they have done? Opening capital, they distributed profit, they adjusted drawings and closed. That's all. They have not added which one? Interest on capital. They have done like this. That is what is given in the question. This is what? After division of profit for the current year, which means after sharing the profit, the capitals are given. What is the capital? Who are the partners? So what is the closing capital given? 1,50,000, 1,80,000, 2,10,000 is given. So what is the mistake? They should have provided interest on capital. They should have provided which one? Interest on capital. That is not provided. So first let us find out the opening balance of capital. Then let us provide correctly what we have to provide correctly. Then arrive at the closing capital. This is the correct balance. This is a wrong balance. This is a mistake they have done. Wrong balance is given to us. So we have to recompute and find out which one, correct balance. Can you think and work out opening balance of capital? Then from the opening balance of capital that we calculate, we will allow interest on capital, we will add net profit, then drawings, then closing balance capital. What is the drawings of each partner? While we're going forward, they would have reduced 20,000, Leah. Then net profit, what is the net profit given? 60,000, they would have distributed in which ratio? 1:2:2 ratio. 12,000, 24,000, 24,000. While going forward, we will add 12 minus 20, we will get what? 1,50,000. While going reverse, everything reverse. 1,50,000, add back drawings, minus share of profit will give us which balance? Opening balance. Do the reverse. 1,58,000. 2,06,000. So we do the reverse working and find out the opening balance. After getting the opening balance of capital, now let us allow the interest on capital. What is the interest on capital at the rate of 10%? Wait, what is the net profit given? 60,000 less interest. Interest will be total of all these things. So balance, what is the profit available? 6,000. So now net profit after interest is 6,000. This will be distributed in 1:2:2 ratio. It will be 1,200, 2,400, 2,400. Now reduce drawings. Then you will arrive at the correct balance of capital. Now, look at the closing balance in P's account. Wrong balance in P's account, how much is there? 1,50,000. But how much should be there? 1,55,000 should be there. So credit P. Credit P's capital with how much? Extra amount, how much? 5,000. Look at Q. Look at Q. How much is there? 1,80,000. But how much should be there? 1,74,000. We have to reduce it. So debit the capital. Which capital? Q's capital account debit. How much you have to debit? 4,000. Look at R. Look at R. How much is there as a balance? 2,10,000. How much should be there? 2,09,000. How much excess credit is there? 1,000 debit. R's capital account debtor. That's it. This is the adjusting entry we pass. I repeat, paying attention. P oda capital எவ்வளவு இருக்கு? இப்போ கொடுத்திருக்கிற balance 1,50,000. Correct எவ்வளவு இருக்கணும்? 1,55,000. Credit 5,000. We have to add 5,000 in the capital means credit 5,000. Credit 5,000. Q oda capital la பாருங்க. How much is there? 1,80,000 is there. How much should be the balance? 1,76,000. Reduce it. Debit Q's capital. R 2,09,000 but 2,10,000 irukku. So debit R's capital with what? 1,000. That's why I said because of the error or mistake, if one partner gained, other partners would have lost. Just adjust in capital account. Just adjust in which account? Capital account. So not only this, in any question, if they ask you a rectification adjustment, do the reverse working and find out the opening capital, then find out what should have happened, what should happen correctly. Then based on the difference, you adjust it. Credit 5,000, debit 4,000 and debit 1,000. Do you understand why are we crediting and debiting? Shall we? போறீங்களா அது? Adagadi, goodwill. See, whenever a new partner taken in, for example, A is a partner, B is a partner, I join the firm. Okay, I just pay the capital. Can I pay the capital and join the firm? No, I should pay for their goodwill also. Whenever a new partner is admitted, goodwill will be valued. Whenever an old partner is retiring also, what will happen? Goodwill will be valued. Death or dissolution, in various circumstances, goodwill will be valued. Okay, so how to value the goodwill? The first method is which one? Average profit method. Average profit method. How to work out under average profit method? Take the average profit into what? Number of years of purchase. Number of years of purchase is nothing but in future how many years this profit can be maintained. For example, pay attention. A and B are earning about 20 lakhs of profit by doing business. Without effort, in future, how many years that profit will come? எந்த எஃபர்ட்டுமே போடாம in future எவ்வளோ இயர்ஸ் அந்த ப்ராஃபிட் வரும் 5 years 4 years. If it is 5 years, multiply with 5 years. If it is 4 years, multiply with 4 years. So this number of years of purchase is past years or future years? Future years. எவ்வளோ ப்ராஃபிட் earn பண்ணியிருக்கோம் 20 lakhs. எஃபர்ட் எதுவுமே போடலைன்னா நம்ம குட்வில் வச்சு எவ்வளோ வருஷம் அந்த ப்ராஃபிட் வரும் நெக்ஸ்ட் 4 yearsனா மல்டிப்ளை வித் 4 years அந்த மாதிரி. This is which method? Average profit method. So when profits are increasing, we will follow which method? Weighted average method. For example, when the profits are increasing like 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 35,000, like that, when the profits are increasing continuously over the period of 4 or 5 years, then we'll apply which one? Weights. In the order of profit, we'll assign the weights. Then we'll get which one? Multiply it, we'll get which one? Product. Same like your weighted mean. Simple average, simple mean, weighted mean you would have seen. Statistics like. Sorry. So what is the weighted average we are getting here? What is the weighted average? Weighted average profit is nothing but total of profit divided by what? Total of profit divided by total of weights. It will give us how much? 28,000 rupees. Based on this also goodwill can be valued. Based on this also goodwill can be valued. Goodwill is equal to weighted average profit into what? Number of years. Sir, why it is so simple? For this, calculate simple average. The simple average profit calculate பண்ணுங்களேன். The simple average method ல போயிருந்தா எவ்வளவு வந்திருக்கும்? $23,750 வந்திருக்கும். 23,750 வந்திருக்கும். Weighted average apply பண்ணதுனால எவ்வளவு வருது? 28,000. Simple average add up divided by 4. 23,750 வந்திருக்கும். Since we go by weighted average method, the average profit is how much? 28,000. Simple. A firm which is making continuous increase in trend of profit will have which one? More goodwill. More goodwill. Clear? 10, 20, 30, 40, 35 profit increase ஆயிட்டே இருக்கு. அப்போ okay, there is a chance that the firm will make what? More profit in the future. More goodwill will be there. That is why we apply which method? Weighted average method. புரியுதா? Simple average method is okay for the firm which is making fluctuating profit. But weighted average method is good for the firm which is making what? Increase in the trend of profit. Suppose if this into 5 years put or goodwill on this into 5 years will give a higher goodwill. Clear? So when you follow weighted average method, when will you follow weighted average method? When profits are increasing. How to find out weighted average? Take the profit. How to assign the weights? In the order of profits. Lower profit, lower weights, higher profits, higher weights and the mari. Multiply that, you get which one? The product. Total of product divided by total of weights will give us which one? Weighted average profit. Goodwill depends on weighted average profit into number of years. Okay, I'll share the complete working. We are just revising. Partnership accounts is lengthy, so when you keep taking notes, it will take time. For the problems alone, I request you to take the solutions. Other things, of course, all the things I'll share the workings. These are all theoretical concepts that we are discussing. Next one, super profit method. Sir, everyone earns profit, but only when you earn abnormal profit, then there is a goodwill. That is a concept behind it. Simple. Take the average profit less which one? Normal profit. This will give us which profit? Super profit. More than the normal profit when you earn, it is called as which one? Super profit. Goodwill can be valued based on super profit into number of years. Sir, how to find out normal profit? It depends on capital invested. Capital invested into normal rate of return. How much capital invested by the partners? Average capital invested by the partners into what? Normal rate of return. That will give us which profit? Normal profit. Difference between actual and normal profit, we get which one? super profit. Based on that, we can value which one? Goodwill. Listen, let us assume average profit is 5 lakhs. Average profit is 5 lakhs. Capital invested into normal rate of return quota. Let us assume partners have invested 3 lakhs. They are expecting a return of 10%. So what is the normal profit? Sorry, 30 lakhs they invested, 10% return they are expecting. What is the profit? 3 lakhs. So what is the super profit? 3 lakhs into, that is 5 lakh minus 3 lakhs. What is the super profit? 2 lakhs. Based on this super profit, goodwill can be valued. How to value? Simple. 2 lakhs into, depends on how many number of years. How many number of years on the money. This is which method? Super profit method. Okay. Any doubt in it? What is the super profit method? Profit earned more than the normal profit. We call it as which one? Super profit. Based on that, goodwill can be valued. Then capitalization of super profit. Capitalization of super profit. Capitalization means finding capital for this profit. Finding how much of capital required for this profit. Simple. Listen. How much the firm earned? 5 lakhs. With this capital, how much they should have earned? 3 lakhs. How much extra they earned? 2 lakhs. For earning this 2 lakhs, at 10%, how much should have been the capital? எவ்வளோ எக்ஸ்ட்ரா earn பண்ணியிருக்காங்க? 2 lakhs. அது எவ்வளோ நார்மல் ரேட் ஆஃப் ரிட்டர்ன்? 10%னா அப்போ எவ்வளோ கேபிட்டல் இன்வெஸ்ட் பண்ணியிருக்கணும்? 20 lakhs extra இன்வெஸ்ட் பண்ணியிருக்கணும். Have they invested this 20 lakhs? No. That is called as goodwill. I repeat. What is a super profit? Excess profit. Okay, எவ்வளோ இருக்கு? 2 lakhs. At 10%, when expectation is 10%, how much you should have invested? 2 lakhs earn பண்றீங்க. அதுக்கு எவ்வளோ கேபிட்டல் இன்வெஸ்ட் பண்ணியிருக்கணும்? 20 lakhs. இன்வெஸ்ட் பண்ணியிருக்கீங்களா? இல்லை. That is your intangible asset. Goodwill. So how to work out? Simple. Super profit divided by normal rate of return. Super profit divided by normal rate of return will give us which one? Goodwill. Goodwill under subcapitalization method. In this example, 2 lakh divided by how much percentage? 10% will give us how much? 20 lakhs goodwill. There is one more method. That is called as capitalization method. Listen. More than the formula, logically you understand. You understand this logic? 2 lakhs, how much we earned? 2 lakhs extra. What is the investment return? 10%. Now, 20 lakhs you should have invested, but we've invested only 30 lakhs. Okay, so now extra is goodwill. This method, pay attention. Listen, what is the average profit earned? 5 lakh. And the 5 lakh at what rate? 10% earned manna. How much should have been the capital? 50 lakhs should have been the capital. But actual எவ்வளோ இன்வெஸ்ட் பண்ணியிருக்கோம்? Actual capital is only 30 lakhs. Difference is goodwill. I repeat, pay attention. For earning 5 lakhs of profit, how much you should have invested? 50 lakhs. But how much actually we invested? 30 lakhs. So difference is which one? Goodwill. This method and this method will give the same answer. Otherwise, how to work out? Now let us develop a formula. This is capitalization method. This is called as capitalized value of profit. This is called as which one? Capitalized value of profit. Capitalized value of profit less actual capital will give us which one? Goodwill. So how to find out capitalized value of profit? Simple. Average profit divided by normal rate of return. Average profit divided by normal rate of return. In the profit க்கு எவ்வளோ capital? எவ்வளோ profit earn பண்ணிருக்கீங்க? 5 lakhs. For this profit, what is the capital required? இல்லையா, ஒரு businessல 5 lakhs earn பண்றோம். 10% expectation னா எவ்வளோ capital வேணும்? 50 lakhs. Okay, but capital is only 30 lakhs. Otherwise, it is like what can be earned with 50 lakhs, be earned with 30 lakhs. So difference is which one? Goodwill. So always the fourth and fifth method will give the same answer. ரெண்டு வேற மாதிரி திங்க் பண்றது அவ்வளவுதான். இந்த ப்ராஃபிட் வச்சு ஒர்க் அவுட் பண்றோம். எக்ஸ்ட்ரா எவ்வளோ earn பண்ணிருக்கோம்? 2 lakhs. அதுக்கு எவ்வளோ கேபிட்டல் வேணும்? 20 lakhs. அது goodwill. இது வந்து for this profit 50 lakhs capital வேணும், but we earned just with 30 lakhs. Now difference is called as which one? Goodwill. Last method, annuity method. Simple. This is nothing but present value. Super profit. Maybe annuity, present value, future value. Maths le பார்த்திருப்பீங்களே. Okay, simple. Super profit. அது annuityக்கு ஒரு ஃபார்முலா யூஸ் பண்ணுவீங்களே, 1 divided by 1 plus I to the power n. அது அப்ளை பண்ணா you will get which factor? Annuity factor. Don't worry, for accounts exam they will give you the annuity factor. Annuity factor depends on rate of interest, number of years. So that will give us which one? Goodwill. Super profit into annuity factor. What is the meaning of profit? Profit after tax and after providing fair remuneration. Take up this meaning of profit also. Do you understand? Simple average profit, total of profit divided by number of years will give us what? Simple average profit. Based on that, goodwill can be valued. Weighted average profit. When the profits are increasing, you assign the weights and work out. Super profit, average profit minus normal profit will give us which profit? Super profit. Based on that, goodwill can be valued. You capitalize the super profit. Super profit by NRR, it will give you which one? Goodwill. Or profit capitalization minus actual capital will give us which one? Goodwill. Annuity method is nothing but the present value of goodwill. Super profit into which factor? Annuity factor. So profit means profit after tax after providing which one? Fair remuneration to partners. Go to the next question, please. Thank you, sir. Eleven o'clock order பண்ணிருக்கேன். ஒரு ஆபீஸ்ல 2 தண்ட சோறு சாப்பாடு போட முடியும். எனக்கு போடுறதே எப்படிதான். So take the average profit minus 9,000 the fair remuneration. Try பண்ணுங்க. Average profit comes to 1,77,000. Sorry, 1,77,000 divided by 4, 44,250 minus the fair remuneration will give us profit for goodwill. Normal profit is how much? 30,000. Difference will give us super profit. That into how many years purchase? 3 years purchase will give us goodwill. Go to the next question, please. Try the next question. Try பண்ணுங்க. நீங்க தான் ட்ரை பண்ண போறீங்க. ட்ரை பண்ணுங்கப்பா. Over. Next question. They ask you to find out goodwill based on which one? Average capital employed. What is the closing capital? Capital of all the three partners add பண்ணுங்க. 18 lakh? Okay. Add back drawings less net profit will give us opening capital. We are doing a reverse working so that we can get the average capital employed. Average capital will be opening capital plus closing capital divided by 2. So reverse work பண்றதுனால we add back drawings and less net profit will get what? Opening capital. Drawings எவ்வளவு கொடுத்திருக்காங்க? 4,50,000 கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. Profit எவ்வளவு earn பண்ணிருக்கோம்? 6 lakhs. Now at the beginning of the year what would have been the capital? We are doing a reverse working. So 17 lakh 25,000. Average capital is opening capital plus closing capital divided by 2. Opening capital plus closing capital divided by 2, putting none over the average capital.
lakhs.
18 lakhs. What is the average profit given? Profit is not given, so whatever is the profit given, we take it as average profit. 6 lakhs. Normal profit out to work out 18 lakhs into 30%. Average capital into 13%. 30%. Difference will give us super profit. Goodwill. How to value goodwill? 60,000 into how many years?
5 years.
5 years.
So in case average capital கொடுக்கலனா closing capital
கொடுக்கலன்னா நம்ம ஒர்க் க்ளோசிங் கேபிட்டல் வச்சும் போடலாம், ஓப்பனிங் கேபிட்டல் வச்சும் போடலாம். நோ ப்ராப்ளம். எஸ் மேடம். கொஞ்சம் எக்ஸ்ட்ரா அடிச்சு. ஹலோ, மண்ணு வெளியில கொட்டிடும். பரவாயில்ல சார். அது எங்களுக்கு தெரியும், வேற ஏதாவது புதுசா சொல்லு. Shall we? Next question பாருங்க. ஆக்சுவலா நெக்ஸ்ட் கொஸ்டினுக்கு அக்கௌண்ட்ஸ்க்கும் சம்பந்தமே இல்லை, அந்த மாதிரி கொஸ்டின் தான். ஈவன் நான் அக்கௌண்டிங் ஸ்டூடெண்ட், ஓகே, இது வரைக்கும் புக்கே டச் பண்ணவங்க கூட கரெக்டாக போட முடியும். கோ த்ரூ தட். What is the error? They've just shared the profit without what? Without providing for salary, interest on capital.
Equally, but profit and loss is supposed to be shared. The ratio of capital.
Mistake. Error is number 1. Partnership deal சொன்னது எதுவுமே கேட்கல. Okay. Number 1, salary provide பண்ணல, interest on capital provide பண்ணல, profit என்ன பண்ணிட்டாங்க? Equal divide பண்ணிட்டாங்க. That is an error. So first we have to calculate with error, then correct workings we have to do. Based on that, we have to pass a journal entry. Okay. What is the capital given? Capital given on 1/4/2019. Current year capital இல்ல, 2019 ஓட capital கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. எவ்வளவு கொடுத்திருக்காங்க? What is the capital given?
3,000, 25,000.
Who are the partners?
A, B, and C.
Add net profit of 1920. Net profit of 1920 equal divide பண்ணிருக்காங்க. 11,000, 11,000, 11,000 like that they divided. Add net profit of which year? Current year 2021 also divided like that equally. This is the capital, correct capital or the wrong capital? Let us do what should happen correct. Next. What we should have done? We should have provided which one? Salary for A, how much? 5,000. Then
The C was intended.
oh, C. Yeah. நம்ம இன்னொரு error பண்றோம். Then interest on capital. இல்ல, year by year தான் work out பண்ணுவோம். Interest on capital. How much we have to provide interest on capital? 5%. 50,000 into 5%. So net profit will be after adjusting interest 33,000 minus all the salary and interest. Net profit 33,000. Net profit minus salary and interest. Net profit எவ்வளவு கொடுத்திருக்காங்க? 33,000 minus salary 5,000 minus all the interest 2,500, 1,250, 1,250, 5,000. What is the net profit? 20. Now share this 23,000 in which ratio?
1:1.
How much it will come?
11,500, 5,749.
Do this, repeat this for next year also. Interest on capital will be on this capital. Second year net profit எவ்வளவு கொடுத்திருக்காங்க? 45,000 minus salary 5,000 minus interest on the 3,200, 1,600, 1,850. What is interest on capital?
Three 3,200, 1,600.
1,850.
Oh, difference.
Total 3,200 plus 1,600, 1,850.
6,650.
Now share this in which ratio? In capital ratio. 2:1. Oh, 2:1:1. This will give us correct balance. If you look at wrong capital balance total or correct capital balance total, it will be the same. Total will be the same. Within the partners only it will differ.
The net profit 2:1. 16,675.
16,675.
And the 833.7.
833. 833.7.5. See, if you look at the total wrong capital balance or correct capital balance, total will be same. 1,78,000. Within the partners only it will change. Because of the error I told you already, one partner would have gained, another partner would have lost. Now, A பாருங்க, what is the error capital? 76,000 இருக்கு. But correct எவ்வளவு இருக்கணும்? 83,875 இருக்கணும். So we have to credit which partner? We have to credit which partner? To A's capital. To A's capital, the difference. 83,875 இருக்கணும். But அவங்ககிட்ட 76,000 தான் இருக்கு. Difference credit பண்ணுங்க. B பாருங்க. B 41,937.5 தான் இருக்கணும். But he is having 51,000. Excess இருக்கிறது remove பண்ணுங்க. Then to C's capital, This is a journal entry we pass. Any doubt in it? A has
fixed capital கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. So அதுலயே remuneration add subtract பண்ணணும்.
இல்ல ப்ராஃபிட் மட்டும்தான் ஃபிக்ஸட் கேபிட்டல் ரேஷியோ. ஃபிக்ஸட் கேபிட்டல்னு சொல்லவே இல்லையே எங்கேயுமே.
The first 98 on 1st April 2019 the fixed capital stood at 50,000.
கரண்ட் அக்கவுண்ட் பேலன்ஸ் கொடுக்கல. So total capital wrong or correct, it is 1,78,000 now. Okay, within the partners now. Because of the error, one partner would have got more, another partner would have got less. Any doubt in it? Why are we debiting B's capital? B oda capital 51,000 irukku, but evlo irukonu? 41,937 da irukku. So excess credit is there, so remove it by debiting. A and C has a lesser balance than the required balance, correct balance, so credit capital. புரியல.
உங்க லேப்டாப்ல சார்ஜ் இல்ல.
நம்ம வருது ஒரு வாரத்துக்கு ஒரு நாள் கிளாஸ்.
நேத்து வரல.
ஒரு கமல காணும். No personal questions are entertained. இந்த சமயம் இதுல என்ன இருக்கு? கடைசி என்ட்ரி பாஸ் பண்ணது மட்டும்தான். Any doubt in it? Any doubt in solving it? So we'll have a small break over 10 minutes. Then we'll continue with which one? Admission of a partner. அது இது எல்லாமே instead of capital account, current account எடுத்து adjust பண்ணுவோம். Instead of capital, we'll take it as which one? Current account balance எடுத்து adjust பண்ணுவோம். So the mistake is they have distributed the profit without adjusting salary and interest. We adjust for salary and interest and distribute it. So we'll meet after 10 minutes.
Namaste, friends. Yeah, as PC sir has put in the group, and hope